So let's move on. Let's talk about Mariah, who has been on this, promotional situation regarding her upcoming album. And it seemed like she don't want to talk about anything going on in her relationship because she recently did an interview with Gayle King, which I avoided watching because Gayle King makes my teeth itch. She irritates my entire spirit. But and I'm just like, I don't want to watch the thing. But because it was about the whole situation, I did watch it. And she did a pre-tape segment on for CBS Mornings and was asked by the journalist about a co-parenting relationship with the Masked Singer host, and that would be Nick Cannon. As y'all know, he shares 14-year-old twins Moroccan and Monroe with her ex-husband. Moroccan has not cut his hair. That hair is still, he out here looking like Shaggy Dog with all that hair. And Monroe, look, she's becoming cutie. When I don't agree with the whole kids wearing makeup, but if Mariah's letting her play around in the makeup, that's not my child. So who am I to judge? But we have the segment courtesy of the Jasmine Bland. I don't think we'll get in a copyright trouble because this is coming from a blog rather than me actually taking it from CBS. So there's always a loophole that we could get around. And then we'll come back and we'll talk. Please hold.
Like she has in most major moments in her life, Carey says she turned to music. Her new album mixes the classic R&B ballads that she's known for with something more. How do you describe the sound to you?
I would say it's new Mariah, but still sounds like Mariah, but there's a little twist to it that makes it a little bit different.
Adding to the new sound is Grammy-winning artist Anderson.Paak. He collaborated with her on several songs on the album and is featured on the next single.
I'll mute that because they playing music.
It's you and Anderson.Paak together.
Yes.
Did you reach out to him? Did he reach out to you?
I reached out to him.
Why him?
He's brilliant.
Well, that's a good reason.
He's really a great artist.
I can tell by the
I was like, we're not getting those.
Of you all holding hands. Is this just a...
He just likes to hold my hand. He just grabs my hand. I don't know what he's doing.
Listen, I think holding hands is very nice. Are you saying it's just strictly we're just friends? But because now people are cheering for you, thinking, I hope this is a thing, or maybe it's not a thing. How do you see it?
He's a hand-holding club. That's what he is.
Is that what you want to call it, a hand-holding club?
The hand-holding club.
Okay. But this is how the rumors start, because he was there at Christmas, and everybody knows what Christmas means to you.
Yes.
So when they saw him with Mariah at Christmas, then people thought, oh, this must be something serious.
Yeah.
You can share or not share. It's up to you.
Well, they better know that it's something special. It's Christmas.
You know what I mean. The fact that you allowed him to come. I'm fine if you don't.
He enjoyed it.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Uh-huh.
There was a hot tub there. It was nice.
Uh-huh. The singer is also balancing being a mom of two teens. The twins are now 14. I'm curious about you and your two children and how you navigate, because you're a co-parent with Nick Cannon, how you navigate co-parenting when his life is so public.
I kind of feel like it's best if I don't talk about him, because he can just be in his own world. Mm-hmm. No offense to him.
Like she has in most major moments in her life, Carey says she turned to music. Her new album.
Okay, so y'all pretty much got the gist, because I was like, it was playing back the clip again. But I like the fact that she didn't address it. It was like, he's in his own world. He does his own thing. I'm not going to talk about whether or not how we co-parent with all the other stuff. Nick has said all the things he needs to say on social media and in his podcast or whatever show that he's doing. He'll talk about, or if he's on the Breakfast Club. I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch that whole Breakfast Club interview that he just did recently, but I know like he's addressed the whole thing about like with him having all those children, that it was a trauma response. And you can't say the same thing about Moroccan and Monroe because he had them kids first. And that came from a place of after the divorce that he had with Mariah. I do feel like that he was dealing with some sort of a trauma response, a trigger. We already broke all of that down, where he probably felt that, you know what, I come from an unconventional family where marriage was seen a specific way, where I guess they didn't believe in monogamy or sort of thing. And I was gonna come and I was gonna break that chain by being married to one of the biggest artists in the world. And yeah, our marriage didn't work. So what had happened was that may have triggered something. And hence, instead of him dealing with whatever issues that he had bubbling inside of him, which, like I've said many a times, men are not taught to deal with whatever trauma or type of issues that they got to deal with, because that's showing emotion. Men are not. A lot of y'all like to teach men not to be emotional. Stop crying. Be a man. Mind you, the child 5 years old, you tell him to be a man. When he grows some hair on them balls, then we can talk about being a man. But that's not what that is. And men should be allowed to be emotional and have feelings and express themselves and do all those things. And he probably felt that he wasn't able to do that. So he reacts a certain way by going out and slinging ding-a-ling to whichever coochie was going to come in his way. And instead of him wrapping it up, he decides to get him pregnant. So now you got a litter of children running around on top of what you got with Mariah. But the thing with Mariah is the difference between Mariah and all these other women. Mariah don't need your money to take care of them babies, as she likes to call them. She got her own money. She got her own mind. She got her own way of things. So she's good on that part, or on that front, I should say. So yeah, they were married. They said they were married from 2018. And then, I mean, 2008 and divorced in 2016. That's 8 years. They were together for a long time. And she had her twins in 2011. They're 14. So, they said this isn't the first time she has spoken out about her co-parenting with Cannon. This past July, the singer addressed it in an interview with Harper's Bazaar, saying, "How do I say this? They spend time with him and they have a good time. They spend time with me and they have a good time. I wanted to make sure I'm always fair about the situation because it's tough to grow up with divorced parents." Despite not being together, Carey and Cannon continue to support each other from afar and their kids, who they affectionately dubbed them kids. And that's why I was like, back when she was younger and they were younger, she called them babies. Now she call them kids. So yeah, this is the I want to show y'all this the video that I was showing y'all of her and Monroe or Roe, playing the makeup and all the other stuff. Daughter's gotten so pretty though. So you got some cute kids. Shout out to you, Mariah. You definitely know how to make some pretty kids. You and Nick. Nick got some cute kids too. So I want to see what else. Is there any comments and anything with the people saying? Oh, so one person, I'm so glad everyone knows his other kids are not Mariah's concern. And why would they be? It's like those are his children. I'm worrying about what I got over here. Another person says, see how she refused to talk about him, and all he's done is talk about her since the divorce and his procreation spree. Another person, in other words, she doesn't know him. That's not what it was. She knows her baby's father, well, her ex-husband, but she's not trying to give y'all no ammunition to create mess where there isn't. Another person said Mariah is too rich to be bothered about Nick Cannon and his antics. And um, one person said, I love how Mariah has always had the nonchalant attitude when it comes to Nick. Kind of like out of sight, out of mind. We just got children, that's it, because she doesn't indulge in his foolishness. I think I kind of very much am nonchalant about stuff too. Like a lot of people be like, you have a late, like if I'm like not doing a show where I have to be animated. A lot of my demeanor is very much laid back and nonchalant. Like I just be like, whatever, it is what it is. I don't sit up in here and stress myself out over BS. And the last comment I'm going to read is, what is a hand holding club? I do agree with that because I'm like, Mariah, what are you, 5? Like, you talking about some damn hand holding club. Hand holding club. I'm just going to get down at the hand holding club. That should be the Chapel Roan remix. But anyway, so I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story in regards to what Mariah didn't say? Because I was going to say what she had to say, but what she didn't say about her relationship with Anderson.Paak, as well as her relationship with Nick Cannon, her ex-husband. So whatever your thoughts are, because that's always what people going to ask about. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.